Hello guys, Cole from the Two Traders. Tonight I'm just going to send out, this is going to be a real quick video just summarising what we spoke about yesterday with Dave on live Instagram and the trade that we took today and how the markets are getting on since that video that we made. So let's start. So if you're not familiar with us, we're the Two Traders. We're a community of traders. We teach people to trade, send out signals, etc. If you want to join us, the Telegram groups are free to join. Signals are a monthly fee, but there's loads of free information on our website and our blog, etc. So yeah, there's loads. Oil analysis, market watch, and then you've got the member zone as well, which is a free zone as well. Anyway, on to today's trade, which was Euro US dollar. Let's have a look. Those that have been with us for a while still like to use the EcoFin app for the signals, and we also send them out in the Telegram group as well. So we've got loads of information in here on the website as well. So today's one was a trade on Euro US dollar, set order 1.0980. Let's break this down. This one I spoke about yesterday. It was going to, what did I say on this one? Strong momentum with a push down to 108,674, highly likely. So let's bring it down to the 4 hourly. What time did we put this trade on? Let's have a little look. This was 8 o'clock this morning. Right, so let's move this, make this nice and clear for you guys. So obviously I'd already spoke about this was ready for another drop. We're going to head down to these lower levels down here. So for me, I start with the daily chart. Moving average is nice. We're pushing that way. Here we had all these nice wicks here showing that price wanted to push down. Then we had a double one here. Price wanted to push down. Then we had this level here was obviously going to prove to be some kind of support, but 30th proved that we broke through there, so that kind of took that level out. So I was happy that we was going to head further down. So then we're looking at the 4 hourly. Moving averages are still in a nice position. We've got this area here of wicks showing a push down, and then we've got a nice wick here as well, signaling we're going to go even further down. So for me, then it's then looking down to the 30 minutes and hourly charts. So let's head onto the hourly. What I saw from here, we had wick here, push down, nice, and then we pushed down again through this level. This is where we broke the previous level, I believe. But what I saw was where you're seeing these kind of wicks here, price is getting lower every time. The close is lower. All I wanted to see was a candle. I wanted to see a break below. So the 7:30 candle here was a one for me that signalled that the price was going to actually head back down, and that's where we got into our trade. And our stop loss was 11009. So we had a stop loss here of. So let's get in and put this actually on the chart. 10980. Right, okay, so as you can see here, I could have probably gone with a tighter stop loss to this area. What I was concerned about was price breaking back up, testing this level and coming back down, so I set a slightly wider stop. But I did hope for more of a move down. However, we still managed to get a reasonable amount of money on this trade. I wanted to see this push. Really, my ideal area to see here would have been let's move this out of the way quick. So this was a 67 pip drop. What I was aiming for was down here. I was aiming for kind of around this level here. So it's disappeared now. So let's try to get that one back on. So our entry was around about here. I was aiming for around about this level here, 1.09218. Yeah, so this was the initial what I was looking for. When I saw this happen here, I actually took off a little bit of the trade. We took a little bit of profit, and then this was where I took. Let's have a look at the timing. So for the 4:30ish candles around about this time here. Once I'd seen these, we ended up closing the trade out. Price looked like it just wanted to. It didn't want to trend, so we had kind of a trending day start off here. Then we consolidated. What I do expect though from this next is let's get a build up here of some wicks, price pushing lower, and then we can head back down and hopefully catch that one tomorrow. That would be the aim on that one, so we can. We could probably get a nice stop loss on that tomorrow. So if we can find about this level here, stop loss here, and we'll aim back down to this sort of level here, so we get a good risk to reward on the trade as well. Yeah, that's what initially I wanted to happen today, but we still got out of the market with some nice money. If you want, you could go with a tighter stop loss just above this trend line. Trend line is developing here. Alternatively, if you want to be a bit safer, let the trade come out, test, and then go down and enter a little bit lower. Stop loss here, and you can still get a 2-to-1 risk to reward. But ideally, what we're going to have to do if we do enter the trade tomorrow, if we can enter around this level here, you're going to have to watch this level here to see if it rejects it. Hopefully what we see is enough momentum to take us straight through and down to the levels that we actually want. Let me find out and see what's going on tomorrow in the news as well. I don't trade the news really. I don't trade news. I trade NFP. So tomorrow, Euro. Yeah, so US dollar, there's a bit of news coming out really. Yeah, we'll see what can move that market there with the US dollar news that's coming out as well. yeah, let's see if we can break through this here and head down. What's important, guys, is the signals that the market's giving you. So although we've got this long hammer candle here, we are actually in a bearish market, so this is less significant than if we were in a bullish market. If we were in a bullish market and saw this kind of signal, then I'd expect the price to maybe start heading back up. But as you can see, like even here, this market's been trending down. Moving averages now crossed back in 12th of August after these signs here. So yeah, it's all dependent on the market. So same thing here. We had this hammer candle, and this time it did head back up. But you can't rely on just the one. You can't rely on just one candle anyway. If you can get a group together like this, same here, 1, 2, 3. Prices kind of stand at the same levels. Coming down, the lows, you're getting lower highs. These are all good signs that the market's giving you on where the market's going to go next. But it's all got to be in with the way you trade as well. Just get a nice collection there before we see the drop as well. Right, so that's Euro US dollar, which we made some money on. Not a load of money. It was okay. Good start to September, considering we just win. We've been winning loads. We've we've only lost a few trades last month. Handful of trades over the year, really. Haven't lost at all, really, a lot. So let's have a little look then at another market. CHF, Japan, Swiss franc, Japan, bearish, possible retest of support resistance, although momentum could see this drop straight down. CHF, Japan. Let's go and have a look and see why I said that, and see where the market's gone. Okay. So what I can see here, we had a kind of imbalance in the market here, but it kind of made up its mind. We had lower highs, and the reason I've gone for this market down is we see a breakthrough of this level here from the 8th of May, and I fully expect us to head down. See if we broke this one, 17th of April, so this was a big level to break. So yeah, I can imagine we're going to head down now to this area here. So what did the market show us today in the ways of wicks and price action? Well, not only today but here, this was a sign, this double candle here, it's a sign lower high, and then we've seen the market drop, and this was already in a bearish mindset. So today, I didn't trade this market today, so let's have a little look and see what it's told us. So I said we was going to possibly retest this, which we haven't yet. Price has come down. We've had lower low, lower low, lower low. Price has tried to push back up, but we are, don't forget, in that bearish market. So now we've kind of consolidated here. We've got a couple of wicks on top, a couple on bottom, kind of imbalanced. Half hour chart. So that was last night. So I suppose that was just after me and Dave had done the video. We see this nice candle here and then push lower, and this is signs here that the market wants to push lower. You're not seeing as much on the bottom side of this until this here is a sign of The market's a bit unsure on what to do. You've got the big candle here, so yeah, that's a bit unsure on where to go right now. Even on the hourly, you can see how it's where price has been accepted for the moment. But when you come back out to that 4 hourly chart, you've got lower, 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 then lower highs as well. So it's all coming down. What I'd want to see on this one before getting involved is this is the daily. I'd like to see price come back down. I'd like to see it come down, and I want to see more lower highs, really, and I want to see price break and hold below this kind of level here, because it hasn't done so since. Well, it hasn't been below this level now. So, and it's had a few goes at it. So, 1, 2, 3. This is on the 4th go of it. If we don't hold below there, then you may see this market turn, but price action will tell us so. There's always a chance there actually of it coming back up and doing what I said it would do, testing this level here and then coming back down. So I'm gonna leave that one alone for the moment and see how that goes. Euro New Zealand dollar. Oh no, Euro Japan. Bearish, looking to head towards 11485 level. Let's have a little look at that one then. Euro Japan. See what this has done today. Alright, so looking at this, let's go to the daily first. Okay, so that's what was I said? Sorry, I forgot. It's been a long day. Euro Japan looks to head towards 114850. Okay. Oh, right, down here. Okay, so it's gone pretty well so far. Price action on the daily, touching off of this moving average that I've got set up here. It's respecting that level quite well. We've also had a breakthrough of this level here, which is quite important because price was holding above it. So it was a good sign that price was ready to head down. Yeah, I didn't trade this one today though. Not sure why. Okay, that's why. So what you want to look for really is it coming back up, and then we try and find an entry around here and then push down. It's probably going to give us a better risk to reward on that one. Price is kind of stalled. 1 hourly chart, 1 hour candles are saying it's going to push down. 30-minute candles are saying, yeah, we could see a push down. Hopefully we'll see price pop up a little bit, even if we come back up and test around 11711. Anywhere there, we may see it pop up and do that. And look for a rejection back into this price area. If we see a rejection into this price area, a few wicks, then that's a good sign that it's going to push down further. So I might look at that one. Tomorrow, possibly Wednesday. With NFP on NFP's this Friday, so yeah, we could see the markets being a little bit quiet. Euro New Zealand dollar, bearish trend line support and have resistance. Some nice price action showing a push lower is on the cards. Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, yeah, so we break this trend line. We've got some nice wicks up here. All I want to see now is I want to see the moving average crossover, because at the moment the market is still bullish. There's possibilities that we test this level and push up. What I want to see is moving average crossover. This is a sign. Moving average crossover, another sign. Trend line break, and then we can start considering moves down in Euro New Zealand dollar down to. Have I got it on there? No, I haven't got a level on there. I suppose we're going to have to wait and see what happens first with that one before we start looking at levels. Euro US dollar, done that. Okay, Euro week. Yeah, we've got that. DAX bullish. Okay, let's have a look at the DAX. Finish on the DAX. Yeah, so DAX is bullish. You can see there we've broke this level. Chances are, well, we've got the moving average crossover. We've come back above this level. So yeah, we're going to look to see the DAX come back up, test these areas. 4 hourly, couple of nice candles here, refusing these lower levels. But yeah, this is when this is a sign that it was going to push up. This was a sign that it was going to push down, but we weren't getting involved here until we saw a break above here. So now we've seen a break above, we can start to look for trades. We may see this drop back down. A couple of nice rejection candles will be nice if we can get that. 4 hourlies kind of consolidated at these levels, but we've also had a nice candle here with a nice wick rejecting these lower levels again. So yeah, I can see this one. Maybe trade this one. Maybe trade this one tomorrow. Yeah, we've got this nice rejection here. Safe to say, I'd say a stop loss back inside this zone here would be good. Where can we see ourselves heading to in the short term? I suppose we'd have to aim to close this gap here. Where has it disappeared to? Okay, so we could go with our stop loss if we can get our entry tomorrow. Let's zoom that one in on the 30 minutes. Yeah, so depending on what happens with this tomorrow, and over like in the first few hours, it could come back down, test this, and if we see a nice rejection, then there's no reason to say we couldn't get in lower. If we see a nice few candles here, a few wicks, there's nothing to say we couldn't get in lower on that one, and get a nice risk to reward. So yeah, 2.18 to 1 risk to reward, depending where we get in. Even if you get in around this level, you're probably going to find you're still going to get a decent 1.35. Nothing wrong with that. And that would be aiming up to this level here, which would be a nice trade. But first of all, let's see what it does early doors. There we go, got that set up, and I'll look at this one tomorrow. It's a difficult one to say at the moment, where we're going to get into this one. I need to see a little bit more from this market. There you go, it's roughly 2 to 1 risk to reward if we can get in. If we see rejections here, like I say, if you want to wait and see if it comes back down, then if you're patient, then you can look for the bigger risk to reward. But the chances are this one we get in 1, 2, 3 high lows. What's a 4 hourly, Sam? Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you now. Yeah, so we're seeing price push up. Yeah, I want to see more though here. I really we could come test this level here. first. I think that's probably maybe look towards testing this level. You might see that happen early doors actually, so yeah, wait and see. I'm probably going to wait and see if we hit this and then buy in maybe around here, anywhere here, buy in and aim for this kind of level. Today, what's it done today? Today it's not really moved a lot, market's flat, but like it's NFP around the corner. We may see the markets be a bit poor this week. Right guys, that's it. I'm ready for bed and I'll be back on here at about 6:30 in the morning, looking for some entries in some of the markets I've just spoke about. There's not much else I'm going to look at this over the next couple of days, I don't think. I've already given my signals on this one coming back up here. I haven't sent out a signal actually, that was just analysis I sent out on that one. Seen some nice trades off of these trend line supports, resistance levels. But yeah, I'm going to get off because I'm absolutely shattered. Good night guys.